Friends, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a tutorial today on how to make this beautiful rose and fix this onto your most used hair accessory, whether that's a bobby pin, an elastic band, or a hair clip like me. So what you're going to need is some yarn. I've gone for a classic red. Gonna need a crochet hook. I'm using a 3.5mm crochet hook. Gonna need a pair of scissors. This is a medium-sized flower. You don't need any glue, and you don't need anything to sew with. We're just gonna work with the crochet hook and the flower itself. Let's get into it. I'm just gonna secure my yarn just by twisting it like that. You could do a magic circle if that's what you prefer. We're going to go ahead and chain 3 like so, and then slip stitch or single crochet into that first chain there like that. Chain 2, and we are going to drop 12 double crochets in this center space here. Your first one always counts as 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. Go ahead and slip stitch into the first chain space. Now we're going to chain 3, and we need to make spaces to work our petals into. So we want to do 4 spaces. So we've got 4 petals here. So I'm marking the corners. So every third space or third loop, I'm just going to slip stitch like that. So I've got this space here to work the first petal into. Chain 3, skip 3 chains, slip stitch, that's our second petal. Chain 3, skip 3 chains, slip stitch, that's our third petal. Chain 3, slip stitch, and that's our fourth petal. So we've got 1 petal, 2 petal, 3 petal, 4 petal. Let's work the petals now. So I'm going to slip stitch into the space of the first petal, and I'm going to drop a half double crochet. I know I've done that quite quickly. So half double crochet, I'm just got some yarn, go back like that, and pull through everything. 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, half double crochet, and then a single crochet. I'm going to head on over into the next petal and slip stitch. Slip stitched, same pattern as we did here. So a half double crochet, 3 double crochet, 2, 3, half double crochet, and a single crochet. So we've got 2 petals there. We need to do the same thing in this space and in this space. I'm going to crack on and finish these 2, and I'm going to meet you when I get back here. Now I've completed the 4th petal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just slip stitch back into that first petal, just because it connects the petals together and I like that. Now we're going to chain 3. We're now going to work row 2, but we need to make posts in the back to work our petals into. Now what I don't want is just petals upon petals, like back to back petals. I want this to really look like a rose as much as possible. So I'm going to go to this petal here, and I'm going to slip stitch in the middle of the in the middle of the petal here into the base. Slip stitch or single crochet. I'm going to single crochet because I'm lazy. I'm going to chain 3 and I'm going to repeat that until I've got 4 posts to work the next round of petals into. So you see this petal here, I'm going to go right in the middle of it and slip stitch. Chain 3, next petal, right in the middle of it, slip stitch. I'm going to chain 3, the next petal, I'm going to go ahead and single crochet like that, and the last one, chain 3, and you see that first petal where we started, we've got that chain 3, ignore that. Just slip stitch where we started the chain 3 to start working the single crochet into the first petal. So look, we've got our base here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to work our petals into. So now turn your work around and let's work the petals into these spaces here. So again, I'm going to go ahead and just slip stitch. I'm going to do a half double crochet. I'm going to do 5 double crochets this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half double crochet and then a slip stitch. I'm going to slip stitch into the next petal space there. I'm going to do a half double crochet. I'm going to do 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half double crochet and a slip stitch. This is what your work should be looking like so far. So again, I'm going to finish the last 2 petals and I'm going to be back to show you how to make row 3. Again, I am going to slip stitch into the first petal just to bring these 2 closer like that. So our work should be looking something like this. We now need to make further posts in the back, but we need to make 8 now. So I'm just going to chain 1, turn the work around, and we've already got 4 natural bases here. Look, 1, this is between the petals, 2, 3 and 4, but we need to make another 4. So we are indeed going to single crochet into this base here as well. So I'll show you how to do that now. So I'm just going to turn the work around and we're going to go into that first base there between the 2 petals and drop a single crochet. Chain 3, and the first petal that you see there, you want to go ahead and just single crochet into the base there. We've got our first post there. Chain 3, we're going to go in between the 2 petals, single crochet, second base there, chain 3, and the petal that you see there, go in the middle of it into the base, single crochet. So now we've got 3 posts. Now in between the 2 petals, single crochet, chain 3, the next petal you see into the base, chain 3, in between the 2 petals, chain 3, chain 3, in the middle of the petal, chain 3, back into the base, right there. So we've now got 8 petals, in fact 8 petal spaces to work our petals into. Turn your work around, and actually before you turn your work around, I am going to just slip stitch into the first chain 3 space there, again just to pull the work together. I'm going to turn the work around, and I'm going to slip stitch back into the chain 3 post there. So the pattern now is half double crochet. We're going to do 6 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, half double crochet, and I'm going to slip stitch. I'm slip stitching because I really want to define the last row of petals. I'm going to head on to the next space. I'm going to slip stitch, then I'm going to go straight in with a half double crochet, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half double crochet, slip stitch. So your work should be looking something like that. Again, I'm going to crack on and repeat this another 6 times, and then I'm going to meet you when I'm back here. So I have indeed finished my flower. It should be looking something like this. And now you just want to go ahead, grab your scissors, but again, I'm going to slip stitch into the first petal there, just to tie the 2 petals together. Snip that, and I am indeed just going to weave in the remaining yarn. Now the next bit is really down to your own preference. You can attach this to a bobby pin to put into a braid or the side of your hair. You can put it on an elastic band. I do not use bobby pins or elastic bands. I tend to tie my hair up with these. I've got really long thick hair. I tend to use these, so I am going to attach this onto here like that. So the process is going to be the same. I don't like sewing, so this is a no-sew. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead, I can secure my yarn. I'm going to slip stitch into the base there, like this. Literally like that. And now, if you want to attach this to a rubber band or elastic band, you're going to just go ahead and loop the yarn through like that. That's it. Done. Grab your scissors, snip. Nice and ready, and then just tuck in the ends. Again, if you want to go ahead and attach your flower rose to a bobby pin, you're just going to open it up like that, and again, same thing, just do a chain 1, snip your yarn, tuck it in, and it's nice and secure there like that. But I don't particularly want to use glue either, so I am going to go ahead and tie this onto my clip. So the best way for me to do it is I'm just going to feed that through like that. I'm going to hold the clip on the other side like that, and I'm going to go on the opposite side of the base and literally just like slip stitch like that. There, like that. And now I am gonna just grab my scissors, snip, and feed the yarn through like that. And that's it. Nice and complete. Like that. You can go ahead and glue if you want to. If you don't mind using glue, and if you've got some glue laying around, you can go ahead and stick it onto some, use some glue to fasten. Of course, please let the glue dry before you put it into your hair. And voila, there we have our beautiful hair accessory. I hope that this video was helpful for you. If it was, please like, comment and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything too, but it means the world to me. And please drop in the comments what you're attaching your rose to. Is it a bobby pin? Is it an elastic? Or is it a hair clip like me? Have a blessed day. Bye bye.